I finally found it. My goodness, you hid yourself well. If you're wondering what happened to me, I lost this. I lost this little thing right here. In fact, I'm in the Target parking lot right now and found it at the Target, or I found where they're selling it at Target, but it was like 40 bucks. 40 bucks for this little thing, this little dongle. It was exactly where I put it. It was in my glove box. But funny thing, I was taking stuff in and out of my glove box. I could never find it. So something told me I just need to dig deep and detach the glove box, see if it fell behind the glove box, something. Because I don't want to spend $40 on another dongle. That's ridiculous. So video's a week late. It was kind of a miserable video, honestly. And it was the Texas State Parks on the Year that we did the previous weekend, so it's a couple weeks old, but at least we got the video up and going. This week I did the Medal of Honor escort, participating as an amateur radio operator and doing some volunteer work with the Office of Emergency Management. Lots of fun. I really don't have much video there because I was pretty busy. I didn't get to video much, so tried to with my cell phone because obviously I can't get the stuff off my camera without this little device right here. I did film a very little bit, but man, I tell you what, I'm so excited that I found this thing. This was really bothering me. I can't download from my camera using Wi-Fi, but it cuts the resolution down so much. I just didn't think it was worth it. So it's not the greatest video I'm uploading, but it was an adventure nonetheless. So I hope you enjoy it. Howdy y'all, Michael here. Today is Friday, April 19th, 2024, and I am heading out to go camping for the first time in a long time. I'm headed out to the Audubon unit at Lake Ray Roberts. It's part of the Texas State Park system, and we're going to enjoy Texas State Parks on the air. Come hang out with me.
Right onto Isle du Bois State Park Road, PW 4137. Continue on Isle du Bois State Park Road for 2 miles.
Howdy, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright.
You here for the day?
No, actually I'm here through Sunday. I'm with the Lake Area Amateur Radio Club.
He paid for the site itself.
Oh, okay.
And then since you're park pass, you get a refund.
Okay.
So you get the second night half off park pass.
Oh, sweet. My friend Paul is getting a refund because I had a Texas State Parks pass. That's pretty cool. You see off to the right here, oh deer. The very right of your screen. Over here a little bit. Hello, deer. How's it going? I'll leave you alone. Speaking of deer, we're in Deer Ridge. I'm gonna go to the left here. It's one of my favorite camping circles here. I see some cones. It's a good sign. Yes. This is 76. My ticket says 78. But I'll move when they tell me to move. All right. Gonna walk over to this campsite, 77. I guess 78 is the next one, or if I got a little backwards, I don't remember. Looks like we got a little loop here.
There's like a group of 5 or 6 coming in.
You can probably go out that way and intercept them coming across the field.
Oh yeah.
To be honest with you.
Actually, they're headed towards the antennas.
They're migrating towards the.
They're migrating towards the antenna.
Okay, see, I'm right in there.
Oh, and you got moving too.
Working on a fire here.
That you can do is see when it's like this.
Yeah, roll it over.
Is roll it over and expose new fresh wood to it. I should have brought my poker.
I know, so I was just thinking the same thing. It's like I should have brought wood poker.
Mr. Dale told me I have to eat, so it's really twisting my arm here, but I have to eat.
You don't get water by the smoke.
So pulled pork, what's in here?
Charl beans.
Carl beans, some macaroni and cheese,
David,
some
on
brownies.
the back of the chair.
Yeah, I see it.
Just don't
I
sweep
think I'm
off
gonna
the
eat.
bed of the truck.
Oh, sweet heat jalapenos. Yes, he brought these last year. These are delicious. All right, we have 74, 76, 77, maybe 78. No, maybe 77. So John and I are going to be in an intense situation tonight. And we're going to set up over there. 75 over here has disability access. It's got sidewalks all the way around it. But where those orange cones are way over there, that's where we're going. If I can get my pointer right. Right there. We decided to do, or John decided to do a canopy over. We're expecting rain. That's what we do. We get out on tents and get everything all sopping wet and moldy. But this is nice sitting. It's quite healthy. So if you're wondering, we're at Site 76. And this site has a lot of memories for me. Been camping here many a times, especially with my old friend Kelbert Taylor. And Kelbert's no longer with us, but lots of great memories here. All right. Should be doing this late, but got my bed setting up here using one of our Aries deployment cots. Well, after enjoying the fire, we decided to go into one of the RVs and have a late night there, and ended up chatting it up until about 1:30 or so in the morning. And really needed the sleep that night. I actually forgot to take my blood pressure medicine that night, and felt it the next day. And the next day was indeed very miserable. We had some storms coming in. Well, good morning, happy campers. I left my main camera in the tent, so I'm on my cell phone, but we had severe weather this morning. In fact, we were hearing hail hit the tent, and had a little bit of flooding. We could feel the water running underneath the tent, and a little nippy right now. But I'm getting to head to the Walmart because guess who broke their glasses last night or this morning? Where's my glasses? Where's my glasses? I think I put it in the middle of my hoodie pocket, maybe. I swore I put it on the table, but that didn't happen. So I I may go brush my teeth first before I go to Walmart because I don't want to offend anybody in the Walmart. But kind of a rough way to wake up with about 4 hours of sleep. So I'll head to Walmart. Well, I went back to the tent, got my camera because every good vlogger should have a camera. Now the back of my car is normally not this bad, but this is an exception. Going through my toilet trees here. I figured I would brush some of the hair off my teeth this morning before I go into Walmart here. Hey, there we go. Here's my toothbrush. Why get travel stuff when you have tons of bags? That's what I always say. Oh my goodness, I look a little rough. Good morning, y'all. What a night. Starting to rumble again. Scary weather, scary weather. Of course, as soon as I get out of the restroom, we get heavy weather again. So, let's head out to the Walmart and get my glasses and get some ice. See all the leaves on the ground from the hail hitting it. We had Pete the Dime Slice hail, according to Dell, our cookie for this trip, and for most trips with the Lake Area Amateur Radio Club. I don't see any deer out here right now. They're kind of finding shelter. Kind of curious where the deer are going to be to find shelter during this time. Part of camping. Getting out here in the rain is just part of camping. As long as you got a day to let your equipment dry out. But I think John was very smart to do the 10x10 canopy before we as part of setting up the tent, before we got in the tent, before the storm came in, woo, that was a nice bolt of lightning. Too bad it wasn't going 88 miles an hour. About 1.21 gigawatts. I love this campground. I love it. It's not really out in the deep woods. I mean, you do have wildlife out here. There is an equestrian trail around here, or are equestrian trails. I'm not sure how many. They have a place where you can camp with your horses, putting a little tent for your horse to be in. So, not a good day to ride today. Can you imagine being a cowboy out on the trail, riding, trying to move them doggies along in this kind of weather? How things used to be. don't necessarily want to turn your high beams on because it'll make it a little harder to see in some cases if you get real heavy rain or a fog. But these fog lights do just fine and help light up the road. What I'm more worried about is deer out on the side. Because, you know, you're right next to the woods here going through this camp road, through State Park Road. They can dart out in front of you. In fact, no, that's a sign. I thought there was a deer on the ledge. It was a sign. Slow down for nothing. But I'm glad I came out here. I needed to come out here. I needed to see my friends and hang out with them. And not stay at home staring at a weather radar on a computer screen. The funny thing is I was in the tent. I should have brought a handheld radio into the tent. How about one of those times you're going to feel vulnerable? Feel a little more vulnerable in the tent. At least we weren't camping by the campfire. The nice thing is somebody brought in a bunch of firewood and they covered it all with tarp. And that was a very, very smart thing to do. I guarantee whatever campfire we had last night is not even smoldering. They're pretty good about putting the campfires out here. So pass by the entrance there. You see the gates closed. It is not closed. So good. I think these automatically open. So I don't have to search for the code. I think it's on the receipt that's taped to my windshield. Alright. We'll catch you after we head to Walmart. Alright, we made it to the Walmart. Went ahead and filled up. It was $3.25.9 per gallon. Got a full tank. Not getting the greatest gas mileage. That's an overall because I do a lot of city driving. But got a full tank. That's important. Well, the Walmart is a half an hour away, so I'm spending a full hour going to and from the Walmart just so I can see. Oh, what fun. So I haven't been to the eye doctor in a while, and that's normally the style I get right there, but not my prescription, or my self-proclaimed prescription. So I'm going to try these out, see how these work. So how do I look other than the campground here? I guess I'm going to go with this look for a while. I got my glasses, and I asked if they need anything there, so they asked for a couple bags of ice. I'm thinking, okay, 10-pound bags of ice. No, there's $7 a bag here. Or 7 pounds a bag, rather, not $7 a bag, but it sure feels like it. Because each one of these bags is $2.33, which with tax, apparently ice is taxable now. It's $2.52 a bag of ice. So that's pretty expensive for ice. At $2.52, so that's $7.56 for 3 bags of ice, 21 pounds. Or you can go to Buc-ee's for $1.89 to get the same amount of ice. That's going to be 20 pounds because I got a half an hour drive going back to the place. So, man, that's expensive. I guess I can do a lot of business with ice, and it's supply and demand here. But man, I wish I was near a Buc-ee's. Well, we've determined the more you stare at it, the slower it's going to take. But it's nice being by a warm fire here in the rain.
Well, I could light some more burners up.
No, we're perfect here.
I got lots. It was a full tank last night.
I have seriously lost count of which cup of coffee this is. But nothing better than percolated coffee when you're camping in the rain. You know, it's like people say, like with beer, you know, you want the high-end milk chocolate stout beers when you're at these tap houses. But when you're camping, just a can will do you. Same with the coffee. And it is so good. So good. Rain is really coming down. But we are out here for a contest.
Oh, that's you, Michael.
It's like somebody already answered, and it wasn't me.
We've got high SWR, it says.
Oh. So I guess we're going to wait until the rain subsides.
Wait.
CQ Parks on the air, CQ Texas State Parks on the air. This is Kilo 5, Lima Romeo Kilo.
I actually had that on my radio as well, my old AC 7000. And all you got to do is press a button.
CQ Parks on the air and CQ Texas State Parks on the air. This is Kilo 5, Lima Romeo Kilo.
So that's Kilo 5 Lima Romeo Kilo, which is K5LRK for the Lake Area Amateur Radio Club's call sign.
I've only got like 3 contacts. Being on 40 meters. 40 meters is rough right now.
Yeah, it's been rough all day, according to Ken.
Yeah.
SSB's not doing so well. CW's doing a lot better.
Yeah, they're making a lot of contacts over there.
The CW, which is Morse code, doing much better. But normally we'll have stations outside and some RVs. This year the storms just got us. It's really got us. Nothing. There's some.
Got Amarillo.
We might get a little bit of rain. I'm not sure what it's going to do out there.
So he's talking to somebody we can't hear, but we can hear his side of it. A lot of times when you hear somebody, you can talk to them.
Yeah.
So, but you may not be able to hear what he's talking to. And it's all skipping off the sky. That's how we get the long range with amateur radio.
Yeah, that guy we just heard said he was in Amarillo.
Right. And of course, one thing hams always do is talk about what equipment they're running.
Right.
This is a Yaesu 991A, and these are little go kits that the Lake Amateur Radio Club created, and it's mainly used for contesting. So you got identical units over here as well. Well, almost identical. It's a different power supply. That one has a digital front. This one's more of a meter.
Yeah, these are pretty impressive. There's a speaker here, which gives you good sound, power supply, radio, and then in the back there's a little rack unit there that allows you to just plug directly into, like when I plugged this in, I didn't plug it into the radio, I plugged it into a little, I don't know, rack distribution panel or something.
Right. The Ecom, which is the name of this trailer, has its own HF gear. And I've actually contacted some islands off the coast of New Zealand using the HF gear in Ecom. And a little screwdriver, what they call a screwdriver antenna. It's basically an antenna that can lengthen and shorten itself so you can get the right tuning for it.
I've actually already made a contact with this lady. She's in Arkansas.
POTO station.
Yeah.
All right, anybody up for a hike? Oh, we got a lake with the fire pit. You can go fishing and be warm.
No, that's a stream. Probably be trouted.
I'll be trout. It's cold enough for trout. We kind of knew it was going to do this, but this is a, I haven't missed a year yet. And they get little pulls here, and we kind of push it up with a little pole. For a little fun. If somebody walks by, we can just take this and go right over here. Oh, Tom's got the right coat on. So for lunch, we got pulled pork sandwiches, beans,
Well, I could have sworn you were actually
onions.
India from that picture.
And this
I
is
could
the
have
bomb
sworn
right
you were
here.
India from that picture. I looked at that thing. Oh, he's over there. He's
yeah.
always in Japan.
Well, people think I travel. So
And Prep and Paul, this here.
it was funny though because I saw that my immediate thought wasn't.
We got
like safety,
quite a crowd
anything,
coming
was
in
like,
here now.
And that's why we got bad noise.
All under this tarp. It's cold. This has become our favorite pastime here. Paul helped us a little bit. Took one for the team there.
That's why I wear a jacket.
Yes, I have.
You know what? Nancy knows what she's doing, and she's having fun doing it.
Yes. I of all people, know what I'm doing. Whether it's right or wrong, I know it.
If you want to know the inside joke, watch last year's video of Texas State Parks in the Air. All right. Yep. Oh man, making a mess, man. So y'all know, we are making contacts now. Tom's at the helm.
CQ, hello CQ, Texas State
CW
Parks on the air.
station's
K5
open.
LRK, K5 LRK for Texas State Parks on the air.
I'm going back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go where there's some warmth myself. All right, last meal here. Been more of a fellowship than an operating event, but we're getting some macaroni and meat of some sort, and some coleslaw. We're eating pretty good. The rain has not stopped, but we're still fortunate. We had hail when we were in our tent this morning, I mentioned, but just down on the other side of the park, heavy amounts of hail that collected on the side of the street. So we're gonna eat dinner and try to stay warm. All right, John and I are in agreement. This has been a bit of a rough camping stint. The rain, I was expecting rain, and I was hoping the forecast was going to be wrong. And the forecast was not wrong. Not at all. Did make a mistake. I did not take my blood pressure medicine last night. So I didn't sleep last night. And then I wondered why I felt so bad. I figured it was a combination of lack of sleep and lack of you know, just the moistness everywhere. It was just way too moist for my taste. I didn't expect to have rain that much, but they were saying it, but I guess I was hoping, hope upon hope, not to have that much rain. And didn't operate any radios other than HT, just talking to some people. My trip to the store showed me how fortunate we were. We could have got hit a lot worse than the Peter Dime size hail we were having on our tent, because there were leaves all over the place, just shrapnel from the trees being beaten down with some pretty large hail. And in fact, I saw some pictures of hail gathering up on the roadways there. So it was significant, and it was very close by. Also today, and I didn't mention this earlier in the video, but we heard something that sounded like thunder, but it sounded very weird. And then a little bit later on, pulled up in social media, and a barn blew up. A building actually exploded. And unfortunately there were 3 people injured. I hope they're doing well for what circumstance they're in, so prayers for them. I don't know the situation, but it was pretty intense. But we thought it was thunder, but at the same time it didn't sound like thunder. and it was near where the entrance to the park is, just east of here. So lots of adventures, crazy weekend. As far as Texas State Parks in the area, it's always a success when we're meeting together. I didn't operate the HF radios at all. Several did, but it was just a wet mess, and we got tomorrow to clean things up. So I'm gonna get some shut-eye. I know John wants some shut-eye, and I'm keeping him up too. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun doing it. But for now, y'all take care. Be safe. Bye. All good things must come to an end. We're breaking down camp on a very nice day.